Alright guys, so we are here at the update item view, and we use this update item view in order to update the current item for the current virtual good. So we just get a virtual good, the current virtual good, using link expression here. So we are using var virtual item store item here, virtual store item view, and we find object of type virtual store item view. And after you do this, we need to get single or default in order to get a single instance of the virtual store item view. And we pass here v, which is a view, and we just make the where condition here, where v.item not equal to null, and v.item that item ID is equal to item ID. So if we got this item in the list of views, we're just gonna get the instance using this expression. So here we got a reference to that. But where do we assign all these view items? If you go to store controller here, and you're just gonna see here, once we start the store controller, you're just gonna see here we have the start method. So we say if Soomla is initialized, go and update the coins or the coin balance label and initialize the store item. So here we got two methods. The first method is called here. You could find it in the current context here. We just get the currency for the store info currency of 0, and after that we just find the balance text here and just update the balance text to the text value here with updating the preferences of coins. So we set player preferences to say for coins the balance, and after that we save the player preferences in order to save the coins in the entire player preferences. So once you come back to the game, you're just gonna get your current balance here because we saved it to the player preferences. And here when we start the store controller, also we initialize another thing. We initialize the store items. So once we call this method here inside the store, we're just gonna go and call this method. And what we are going to do here, basically we're going to initialize a new item template prefab from the resources. So we're just gonna load this resource by using resources.load as a game object for the prefab virtual store item. So if you go here inside of Unity, we got something called virtual store item. So if you open it, just gonna get, we have here an image, we have a virtual store item view, and we got all these parameters the same as the one that you saw in the previous video. So we have the as a prefab. So once you design your store item here, you could drag it and drop it here to make it as a prefab. So we got this prefab and we got all these parameters. So we need to make a new instance from this prefab. So once you do this, we load this from the prefab folder, load it as resource, and after that we have this template of item template prefab. Here also we need to get all the goods. So in order to get all the goods, we can reference the store info. And once you reference the store info, we're just gonna get all the goods, and you can order all the goods by their ID, as you can see here. So you can order them by their ID. So where to set up the goods here, we have a method here inside the iStore. We have a method here called get goods. So once you set up this method, you're just gonna be able to call them using goods here. So once you do this, you can get all the goods from the iStore example and order them by their ID. And here you're just gonna make the where statement where this item is not upgradable. So we just getting all the product that are not upgradable virtual goods. So once you do this, you can convert this into an array, as you can see here, and after that we need to call a method here called initialize or init container, and we just give it the goods container that we're talking about. Also we need to initialize the currency bags container. So if you go here in the store we have two containers. The first container is for the currency bags container, and the other one is for goods container, and they are here. The goods item, we have here the items container, and we have you can see them here actually. Here inside the items container, you got two containers, the goods container, and here we have the currency packs container. So you have to drag these references here. So we define them inside the store controller. If you look at the top here inside the store controller, we have here two references. The first one is for a rig transform for the currency packs container, and the other one for the goods container. So we need to use these two references in order to fill them using the initialize method here, which is gonna initialize the store items.